Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. And in today's video we are going to make a start on fertiliser spreading. But first off we need to get it out because it's in winter storage at the minute, so we can't actually get the tractor to where it is at the minute. So what we've done is a JCB with pallet forks. Pallet forks will slide straight underneath the pallet and sat on. Pick it up, put it in the yard, we'll go around it all with a grease gun, and then hopefully we'll get a tractor sat on it, ready for when we want to spread stuff. So yeah, that's what we'll start doing. We'll get it out. We'll just need to, there's an old radio, need to move that, put that somewhere else, and then we can pick up the spreader. So yeah, it's a Vicon 1654 spreader, so it holds 2 bags or 3 500 kilo bags, but I have had 3 600 kilo bags in it before. You just have to heap it up, but it were a bit too much for our Massey 390T which was sat on it at the time. It was a little bit overkill, but it was alright. We were on a flat field at the time, but a lot of the hills around here are very hilly. So yeah, we'll get on the JCB now and we'll get it out and in the yard so we can basically grease it up and get it ready to go on. So we've got the 2 bags of the fertiliser spreader. We've put front weights on the tractor because it's alright on flat fields, but as soon as you get on anything with a hill, we start having problems where it'll pick the front end up when the spreader is full. So yeah, we're all set up to go now. So I just need to actually adjust the spreader. So set right back down here, just on there, to adjust there. So I need to open it up a bit. So about there will probably do. We'll see how well it comes out. We don't want to put a massive amount on, purely because we don't know how much rain's going to come. But it's given rain, not tonight, but tomorrow night. So the aim is to do all the grazing fields now. So when it rains, it washes it in. We have had a shower of rain, quite a bit of rain, well, I say a bit, moderate amount of rain yesterday and last night, but it wasn't really a massive amount. It's just dampened the soil a bit. We wanted it to dampen the soil a bit before we put any fertiliser on, really. Just to give the ground the chance to get going on its own rather than chucking fertiliser on top of dust. So yeah, we're all set to go. Apart from looking very bold. But we'll have to sort some new tyres for us. Well, that one's looking quite bad and all. But one thing I haven't got, which I normally have on, you'll see later on in this video, is I have a device that sits here on top of the bonnet. That is called AgriCision, GPS. It sits on top of the bonnet and it connects to my phone in the tractor, and it'll paint a picture of the field on a map of where I've been. Problem is, silly me has forgotten to charge it. So it's on charge at the minute. So this bin full, this spreader full, I'll have to just spread by eye, which isn't the end of the world. It's what I used to do before I had the GPS system. But it's not the end of the world. I'm only doing these pastures. It's not like I'm doing silage ground that needs to be very precise where it's going. I mean, we don't want to waste money as it is on fertiliser, but it's not the end of the world. It's only one load that I'll have to do without it. But I mean, I suppose, oh no, it wouldn't have worked because the lead wouldn't have been long enough. I could have plugged it in to the USB cable in the tractor to charge it, but the lead would have had to run alongside the bonnet to get to it, so that wouldn't have worked. So yeah, but still, it doesn't matter. It's on charge now. That's the main thing. We can get this load spread and then get doing and go back, load up, and then go again with it running. Hopefully it'll have got some power in it then. But anyway, we'll crack on. We'll get doing. There's still some large cracks on the ground, you know. These cracks. It's terrible. But anyway, we'll get some fertiliser thrown on. Start throwing some money about. Because I haven't got my GPS system that sits on the end of the bonnet, I'm having to guess where I'm going, so you probably can't see this very well on the camera, but I've got a wheel mark there from my previous, so that's my first time round that, and I've sort of got to guess the distance from the wall, which isn't the hardest job in the world, but when I've got the system on the tractor, every field's saved on it, and it'll tell me where the boundary is. So at the minute it's just a bit of guesswork. You see how I've veered there and then gone back in? Just because it's a waste of fertiliser throwing it in a gateway, which gets poached. So yeah, just thought to explain that a little bit. But we are spreading well. We are in field field number 3 so far. So we've done 2 quite smaller fields that are probably about 3 acres each, and then this field's about 7 or 8 acres I think. So there's 2 bags in the spreader, or there was when we started, and I'm hoping that these will do these 3 fields, and then we'll go reload and then do another couple of fields hopefully. So I thought I'll just show you the AgPrecision GPS. So that box there at the end of the body is a light flashing. Connects, basically pulling a signal out of space from up there. It's colouring in my map here on my phone. So probably not picking up very well on camera. But basically there's a tractor there, a green tractor, and it's painting a field. Now I'm overlapping it to be 50%. That's my aim. But just because it's so windy today, but I need to get this fertiliser on because it's giving a lot of rain coming tonight. Well, it's giving a good amount of rain coming. Not too much hopefully. But you see that the headland, I switched the spreader off, which is down here. And there's a headland like that. Do me turn at the headland, and then we head back up the field and switch the spreader back off. Pretty much bang on there. But this works so well. Because sometimes you struggle to see wheel marks. But if I didn't have that, I'd have to be using my wheel marks to tell where I am in the field. But that I don't even need to see my wheel marks. That's pinpointing where I am and telling me where I am within a certain degree. It's not as accurate, it's not very precise, it's just there to tell me where I am. If I miss a strip, I'll be more upset about that than overlapping it by a little bit. So yeah. These are the milk cow pastures that we're putting fertiliser on at the minute. So you'll see from the drone footage I was right on top of the dale. That is Laughkill Dale, if anyone knows where that is. But yeah, these are very rough and very hilly, just because they're not fit to really mow or do it with. But I'm trying to talk to you and watch me phone tell me where I need to be at the same time. So anyway, I'll crack on. So we're doing another fertiliser load before milking time.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. We are heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. We are heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Right, so this field that I've just done, I probably can see that. I have a lighting picture, but you can see there's bits of muck on it. That's because this field had bedding muck through a muck spreader as well. So I've actually put a little bit less fertiliser on that field, only a little bit. Well, the way I work it out is I put the tractor up a gear. Because I was actually trying to save a bit of fertiliser, because I've got a field over there that we're doing earlier that I'm not quite finished. Whereas this field that I'm in now is had more fertiliser because it didn't get any muck last winter. Well, during this last winter that we've got. So this has had no muck. It had some slurry back in October, I think. But apart from that, it's had no muck since then. Whereas that field had some bedding muck back in January. So yeah, that had bedding muck back in January, so that's quite recent. That'll be probably the nutrients in that will last longer than what this field had slurry in. So yeah, basically the reason behind it, and you can tell there's actually more nutrients in that field because it's actually got more grass on than this field. So this being having less grass on it means I've still got, right, well, in my head said, you know, this has got less grass and it wants a bit more fertiliser, so that's what we've done. But yeah, we're going back to a field that I've already been in this morning, but I ran out of fertiliser in it. But I didn't want to go in it with a full spreader full of fertiliser because, like I've already explained, a lot of our grazing pasture ground is very hilly, and the bit that's left is a very hilly bit, and I don't really fancy my chances of going up and down a steep bank with a full spreader of fertiliser. So we'll go and spread this last bit on there. But I'll probably end the video here because I've done all the pastures now, and then we'll do another video when we do all the silage ground. So if you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe below, and I will see you in my next one. I'll see you, bye! I will just point out that they are raindrops on the windscreen, which is good, in matter of fact. That rain is good because it's meaning that it's going to wash the fertiliser in, which is what we want. The problem is spreading fertiliser in the rain. I should have probably put the cover on that. turns into a mushy mess, which isn't ideal. But I don't think it's only drizzle, the rain, it's nothing. It were only a few, you know, a light bit of rain that lasted a couple of minutes, and that were it. Apart from that, yeah, I don't think it's done any harm to the purpose in there, but we're going to need a bit more rain to wash it in, which is hopefully coming in a few hours'